What's up, guys? My name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back to another video. Today I got a interesting video for you guys. I was watching Max Presents MKX Lives Twitch Rivals event. During the event, there were some snippets of interviews with the NRS employees, and they were talking about a bunch of things. And one of the interviews they had was with the legendary Ed Boon himself. And he was talking about guest characters. And during the interview, he talked about something that could be a little crumble of a hint towards future projects here. We've talked about Marvel versus DC fighting game being made by NetherRealm Studios, and they could have possibly gave us a little bit of a tease to what's to come. It might be nothing, it might be something, but I was watching it, and here's my live reaction of the whole interview. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys do, drop a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. What character would you guys like to see as a guest character in the future NetherRealm games? Let me know. Anyways, if you guys have not yet, click the subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you guys get notified when we upload these epic videos. Anyways, enjoy this little reaction I did during Max's Twitch Rivals MKX Live event. Enjoy. Let's get it. Deadly guess.
At the end of the day,
Ed Boon!
Our team is very similar to our players. We're probably a bit older, but at the same time, we love 80s and 90s action and horror movies. As kids, you would always kind of have that discussion of, wouldn't it be cool, or who would win in a fight, Batman or Spider-Man? Who would win in a fight, Godzilla or Kong? So
Did he just mention Spider-Man?
That we just happen to be in a situation where we're making
a DC versus Marvel game confirmed?
Characters, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and we would say, who would win in a fight? Freddy Krueger or Raiden? Who would win in a fight? Rambo or Sub-Zero? And it's literally scratching that kind of nostalgia itch from our standpoint. I think probably the main thing is recognizable, iconic signature abilities that character has. There's a million examples that we can draw from, but one of the ones that design came up with, which I was really pleased with, was when Jason would lose, he'd basically sit up and all of a sudden would have a second chance. That was a great nod to an ability that he had, perfectly fitting it into a fighting game. And of course that also extends to abilities with Predator and the laser beams, and Alien and the acid, and Rambo and his bow and arrow, just all of those things. Again, as fans of those characters, if you would imagine yourself, how would you go about making these characters? You probably go through a very similar process as we do.
I don't want to get my hopes up here, but Ed Boon just mentioned Batman vs. Spider-Man.
I would imagine it does bring a certain amount
of
players who might not have checked out the game because, maybe they think that it's too hardcore, it's too, competitive, or, you go online and you get beat up. But I don't think that was the main function for our decision to put them in. Again, it's, there is a very strong wouldn't it be cool factor that we have amongst us. Just kind of geek talk about that. It just sparks people's recollections of things that happened in them, and that's really the driving force with all of our guest characters. With every game, I think we have at least 10 characters that we discussed for everyone that makes it into the game. And the ones that don't make it into the game aren't necessarily because we chose not to. As you would imagine, there's a whole bunch of complexities involved with legal and licenses, and are they even interested in doing it? So again, that list is so long. I'd love to share that list someday, but there's no way.
Please share it.
No way I'd be allowed to.
Please share it, Ed. At least share it with me. All right, I won't tell anybody.
Dude, I want to see that list.
Yeah, Max. Everyone wants to see it. Ed, slide that list over to you really quick.
It's
just do this.
Like directly from the devs. One of the big inspirations for
Woo!
designing fighting games is this huge focus.
The possibilities, man, for the future of NRS games. What's happening here?
Wouldn't this be a lot of fun?
Marvel vs. DC?
Something that, in terms of like game design, is
they never seem to make it. But guess what? Today is a day because you guys let me know right away when this happened. You're like, Cage, guess what? You can play as Beast Boy. I'm like, what? Really? In Fortnite.